Welcome back once more, Banner Saga. Here we are again, wherever the hell I was last. This guy. Let's talk to him. Can you save? Yes, probably. Give me silence. Nearly 3 hours pass silently as Ivan plies his trade. Flesh slowly forms and closes across Ivor's torn flame. Holy shit. That's as much as I can do. He should make it. Thank you. Mender looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time you slept? A couple days ago. I'm okay, I just need to sit. Before you can catch him, the Mender crumbles to the floor. Chapter 5, Weary the Weight of the Sun. Oh my god. Exemic. Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can capture them. With great effort, you remember who you are, Juno. Oh shit, I'm playing Juno now? Realize that a monumental serpent is speaking to you. Now, your last certainty was that you died some time ago, and that is about to happen again. Do that hockey breath, bro. I really wish you weren't dead. You'd be very helpful. Frustrating. You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you're not going to die, I suppose you must speak instead. That's how I greet most people. Who are you? My name is Juno. You are Juno? It means nothing to me. Maybe I have asked the wrong question. What are you? What is your purpose? I'm a Mender. Mender, out of Valka. Now the picture is forming. Do you not know me, Valka? Your memory is still fuzzy. You're certain you know nothing about an enormous serpent. What do your prophecies say? The gods gave you prophecy, fate, destiny. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magic sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? The sky was not but dying stars. Do you truly not know? The gods are dead. I have no idea what you're talking about. Gods are dead. Dead? How is that? Are you a god? No. Gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end. Do you understand? This world and this tapestry I would devour. It is my purpose. But I cannot. Instead, now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night? The dredge? Dredge? Stone men marching across a long bridge? No, it is darkness. The egg white that has turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dust smother this rock. I am incomplete! A worm crawling through a dung field. Because of you! Who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Return what is mine! Dude's pissed. That didn't work the first time, buddy. It's not gonna work again. Ivan! Juno, you're alive! You're alive! How? Where are you? Wait, where am I? Asleep, I presume. Or unconscious. I'm in Ridgehorn, I think. A serpent was trying to kill me, now I'm talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I've lost swaths of memories. But I found you, for a short time, at least. The serpent said something about a long bridge, so I took a guess. Came after you? We saw it at Irontoft. Are you okay? Tried to turn me to ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it. Could tear the land apart or crush days if it wanted. What do we do? It gets worse. A prophecy of the gods I've never heard of. There are still prophecies out there? It was vague, sounded like the serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches. That would explain why the dredge are swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill. Ivan, are you in danger? You could say so. Bellower is here. Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer, I think. Of all the Sundeer, why the immortal one? Bellower, that is the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we'll have to do with this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Einertoft to meet me in Sidgerholm. Juno will never make it to Sidgerholm. Bellower is about to overtake us. Navarre won't listen to a thing I... Find a way. Do whatever it takes. I'll not be able to contact you again before Sidgerholm. Go. And Ivan? Yes. I love you. Oh! They're in love. Isn't that adorable? No wonder he was so broken up. Oh. I spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Just keep an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Ivor. He might save the rest of us. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I? You were out for a couple days. How do you feel? Juno. She's alive. I need to meet her in Sidgerholm. Who's Juno? My mentor on the Mender Council. She contacted me. Contacted you how? She's not like most Menders. What happened here since I passed out? Varl are holding the dredge back just barely. Bellower has disappeared. Ivor is still out of it. Jorundir sent Hakan, Luden, and a couple hundred Varl away to Arborang. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Not Hakan! He's like the best. Actually, if we have Gunnulf still, we're fine. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sidgerholm. Juno's going to meet us there. Sidgerholm? That's got to be a week away at least, and just abandon Einertoft? Maybe, or no. I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Jorundir will never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, Ivan. But I want the Varl King to destroy the bridge. I can't completely understand it myself. Last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall before that damn bridge. How would you collapse the bridge by yourself? Not by myself. I could blast it apart, but this bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding out both the dredge and the Varl. What do we do about Bellower? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave. Let the Varl die to give us a head start. It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. What's going on around here? The Serpent, the Bellower? Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a very small town in the woods. I'll keep it short. Now men of Varl made the Loom Mother, the other gods. First Great War, the armies of men of Varl hate each other, and they fought bitterly for land dominance. The one of the gods created the dredge, and they were such a threat that unless men of Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both races. Smart god, whoever created that one. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the dredge in the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. Second Great War began generations later. Dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl who watched the Boers, and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. Led by Sundir, powerful dredge warlords and weavers like Bellower, he was in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction. The inner circle of Menders went forth and finally sent the Sundir and the dredge deep underground. For the most part, the dredge haven't tried to return since. Well, until now. The Menders were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So another great war has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us. What about the serpent? That's another story. There's nothing in the Menders libraries about that thing. Must have something to do with the dredge returning. It seems likely. I need time to think about this. Be quick, Rook. There has to be some way too. I can't believe the Varl would be so stubborn. Speak to Jorundir yourself. He's in the Great Har. Maybe you'll have more luck. Maybe you'll put your head on a spike. I hate to put all this on your shoulders. I've got few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make a decision home. So we don't know what to do. I hope so. God damn, I hope so. Destroy bridge. That doesn't sound particularly smart. Let's check. Lightning runestone. 10% chance times 2 strength damage plus 1 drawing aggro. That seems pretty good. I feel like it's a week away, right? Won't I have to like get a shit ton? Leave. Ah, goodbye. Let me check. Oh, dude. I have so many dudes. Oh, man. Oh, I am, not doing very well. Uh-oh. Hogun and Mogun. I really need to get levels into Rook and Alette. I realize that. That's so bad of me. Eco Grudge Wielder. Cremir has no levels. Basalt has 1 level. That'd be nice. Let's go to the Great Hall, talk to Jorundir, and see if we can get anything done. Might as well. You'll do as I say. I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you that we're dying by dozens every day now. You sent away our best with the Khan. How long do you expect us to last? You asked for this command, Fazolt. Don't let them get across the bridge. Fazolt takes his leave just as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. I forget your name. Rook. How is Ingvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Ingvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Belwer, did he? I would be interested to hear. Ingvar confronted a Sundeer in his youth during the Great Wars. He won that fight. None other but the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought to do it again. I ever killed a Sundeer? How did he end up in Skager? You have to pry that information from yourself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kendir. It occurs to you that Gerundir would not be on the throne now had that happened. Why are you here, Rook? Be brief. I'm offering to help take apart the bridge. That bridge needs to be destroyed. I'm sorry to waste your time. Human, if there is one more mention of that bridge. If you have nothing else to say, get out of my damned hall. What's so important about the bridge? Every man I've ever met thinks he'd rival the gods himself if only he were in charge. I'm over 400 years old, and I know that little. And I know little. And I know that I know little. God damn it, I'm retarded. You're a child, an infant, yet you know everything. Listen, human, this story is not about you. If you jump from that bridge today, the world would not change. Either help Fazolt retake it or leave my city. I don't care which. What a dick. Dude, we gotta... I think... This cannot. Fight on bridge. Destroy bridge. Leave. I think... this is gonna be a really bad thing. I think I'm gonna sit for a while and think on it. So I'll end this part here. Sorry for another rather short dialogue-heavy part. And I apologize for missing the parts recently. It's not my intention, but things went wrong. So very wrong. I'm sorry. But, thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe, as always, as I always beg you to do. I'll see you all in the next part. Bye-bye.